You gotta hear this story. It's about a guy who found a real-life, honest-to-God money glitch. So picture this, May 2011. Dan Saunders is watching police lights from his five-star hotel room. And this guy? He's a broke bartender, but he somehow stole $1.6 million. No weapon involved. So how'd he pull it off? Well, it all started 4 months earlier with a broken ATM.
He was just trying to get cab money, but the ATM flashed this really weird error message.
So, on a whim, he tried this bizarre sequence of transactions, something that should never have worked. But it did. The machine just spat out $200, real cash. He just kept doing it. He walked home that night with $1,300 he didn't actually have. Turns out he'd found a loophole. Between 1 and 3 a.m., the ATM was basically blind. So every single night, he pushed it further and further, doubling down just to cover his tracks. In total, he managed to pull out and spend over $1.5 million Australian dollars. And that's when things get truly wild. The man lived like an absolute rock star. His cover story? He told everyone he got rich on crypto. And, they all bought it. But then the whole fantasy started to crumble. His best friend finally called him out. Yeah, the thrill was gone. Suddenly, the high life just felt like a prison made of anxiety. He was completely haunted by it. We're talking nightmares, shaking hands, the works. He couldn't escape. And the craziest part? The bank's fraud department would call him, but only to confirm his purchases. He just couldn't take it anymore. Finally, he stopped the whole thing and called the bank to confess. They said it was a police matter. And then, nothing. For 2 years, he just waited. So to end the waiting, he went on national TV and just told everyone his unbelievable story.
Even in court, they couldn't quite explain it. How do you steal money that technically isn't real?
When you boil it down, that's the trade, isn't it? A few months of fantasy for years of fear. After prison, he just went back to bartending. The dream, or maybe the nightmare, was finally over. It's such a wild story. It really just makes you wonder, what would you have done?